Hello, this is a demonstration for our program 8P. When the program starts, you will get a game board and a control panel. Initially, the game board will be loaded from a default file called target1.txt, which contains 100 targets. And each target is shown in a different shade of blue color. The lighter the shade indicates the more hits it is going to take to destroy one target. And these values are all specified inside the target1.txt file. So on the control panel, you can have you can decide on the bullet speed by changing the sliding bar here, and also you can decide on the minimum targets per node. So the default value here is 5. That means any nodes that contained 5 or more targets will be further divided into another level. So for example, in this node here, it contains only 4 targets, so it would not be further divided, while at all the other node in the same level contains 5 or more targets, so they will be further divided into 4 children nodes, and each represent one more level down the quad tree. You can also change the value here on this spinner to see what happened when we have different max tree depths specified. So you can have 1 here, 2 or 3 or 4. So if we keep it 4 and then we change the value of the threshold and make it bigger, you can see that there are more nodes that don't meet the threshold requirement, so it would not be further divided into 4 children nodes. So far we talk about mainly the requirement for the preliminary submission. For the final submission, you will be working on the bullet shooting. So let's remove the show tree option. You can see the bullet is shooting out horizontally, but we can adjust the angle here on this sliding bar. Say for example, I'm going to target on this one here, and over here, this one now, it gets darker and darker because it's taking more hits. Eventually get removed from the board. So if we put the show tree option back, you can see that by removing a target from a certain node, this node would be redrawn if the number of targets doesn't meet the threshold specified on this slider. For example, let's look at this node right here. I want to target one in the middle to get it there. Okay, let's just target this one. So when this target is removed, you can see that this node is rerun immediately. So the 4 children is combined back into parent node. So we have 4 children node removed, and the parent node become a leaf node in the quad tree. And one more thing is, you can see the color of the bullet will change depending on where this bullet is traveling through. So in this region, the color of the bullet is blue, and when it gets out of this region, it becomes white again. So the color of the bullet is consistent to the number of the to the color of the quad tree node that contains the bullet.